We begin our report overseas, where police in Germany, Denmark, and the Netherlands have arrested multiple terror suspects, including 4 people with alleged ties to Hamas. German prosecutors ordered the arrests of 3 people in Berlin and a 4th in the Netherlands Thursday. They're accused of being longtime members of the terror group. Denmark took 3 others into custody for allegedly planning a terror attack. And it's unclear, though, if the cases are connected. The arrests come a week after a top European Union official warned of a heightened risk of terror attacks amid the Israel-Hamas war. Senior foreign correspondent Charlie D'Agata reports.
The accusation tonight that those terror suspects have direct ties to the same militant group Israeli forces have been battling since the October 7th massacre that killed more than 1,200 people here. German anti-terror teams say they arrested 3 men in Berlin, while police in the Netherlands detained a suspect in Rotterdam, all accused of being long-standing Hamas members connected to its military wing. Denmark also announcing arrests, although it's not clear whether they're connected. Following raids, prosecutors say the suspects plan to store weapons in Berlin for possible attacks against Jewish targets in Europe. Danish intelligence officials saying today the investigation revealed a network of people preparing a terrorist act. On social media today, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu posted, law enforcement agencies arrested 7 terrorists acting on behalf of Hamas and thwarted an attack, the goal to kill innocent civilians on European soil.
And based on my experience, when the agency or the Mossad is knocking on the door of a country in the middle of the night, you say, hey, guys, we have a problem over here. Everybody is cooperating like in a minute. I don't want to rush into conclusion, but no doubt that this plot was a serious one.
Elevated terror threats not just here in the Middle East or in Europe. FBI Chief Christopher Wray addressing a Senate briefing earlier this month.
I've never seen a time where all the threats, or so many of the threats, are all elevated, all at exactly the same time.
And Charlie D'Agata joins me now from Tel Aviv. Charlie, what do we know about these suspects and what more do we know about these suspects and their connections to Hamas?
Well, John, the details are scarce, but the 3 people arrested in Germany and a 4th in the Netherlands are part of the same suspected cross-border Hamas terror plot, according to officials. Prosecutors there have said, been a bit more specific in terms of saying they're aiming to obtain and store weapons in Berlin, and they were going to target German institutions in Europe, though the targets have not been specified. But it comes on the same day as 3 more people were arrested in Denmark on separate terror-related offenses in an arrest in Germany. But intelligence officials say they were also Hamas-related, with the prime minister there saying the threat was as serious as it gets.
So what is the working theory, Charlie? Is this suggesting that maybe Hamas is looking to expand its influence beyond Gaza in some kind of programmatic way, or could this just be kind of a series of lone wolves?
Well, that's the concern tonight. So a former Mossad chief told us tonight that alerts like this don't come often. They are serious. And that when you see 3 countries like Denmark, Germany, the Netherlands announcing these arrests, that's serious. He said this is something new, and it's something that we should all be concerned about. He went on to say we need to have a reboot about everything we know about Hamas. Those are his words after October 7th. Hamas is already geared up, and it looks like they're geared toward conducting terror activity globally. Now, whether it's intent on becoming a global terror group, that's not clear yet, but that's the working assumption, and it's the assumption that the global community has to base their intelligence on.
Charlie D'Agata in Tel Aviv. Thanks so much, Charlie.
Thank you.